to have Christmas caroling in the quad, so your class president should be organizing that for you. And just, if you feel talented and you want to sing, just, yeah. Anyways, also, on Friday, we're going to have pictures with Santa. Roth is going to dress up as Santa. So if you want your picture taken...
Keep the noise down!
So if you want your picture taken, just meet in the quad. And also, for the food drive, please keep donating to the bins. Right now, there aren't any donations. Well, there are a couple, but there aren't many. So just keep in mind that we really want you to donate. And so, yeah, just please.
Also, for the seniors, for the people in yearbook, before break and when we get back from break, please come to the meetings because we really need to get the captions done for the pages. Also, for Jack, there's no meeting tomorrow, but check your Facebook. And if you want the treats that I owe you, then Facebook me, I'll bring them on Monday. And
in other news,
okay, girls basketball has their first game today. It's really exciting. You guys are going to Anzar, and everybody has to change out either lunch or work jobs. And at 2:45, go straight from your last class to the outdoor basketball courts to meet up at the dance.
How to prepare for semester exams, part 1. Figure out where your exams are being offered, on what day and at what time. I know that some of you are still maybe a little bit confused about that. I had some questions about that yesterday and today. In order to save paper, the exam schedule is posted for you on the York blog and on the York website. So you can go to york.org, go to the blog, and look at where it says Semester 1 exams. Or you can go to mark your calendar and look for where it says exams. You can check that on your phone or on your computer. Just don't check it on your phone right now, please. And figure out what time your exam is being offered in the morning, what day your exams are being offered so that you can prepare in advance. There's nothing sadder than seeing an intelligent, well-prepared, eager to do well on an exam student wandering around on campus trying to figure out where that exam is being offered. So please get a sense of where your exams are being offered ahead of time so that you can be ready to go. Thanks.
Mr. Raymond talked about being well prepared, and thinking ahead about how you're going to study, as I was talking about last time, is one of the best ways that you can feel confident going into the exam. Knowing that you are coming in to show what you know about what you've learned. And one of the wisest things I heard in PATH yesterday was somebody saying, you know if you've been paying attention at all during the year, you know you've absorbed something. So just go ahead and relax. So the other piece of it I would say is, you are not your neighbor. You're really not. Max and Will, not the same people. Max and Amy, not the same people. They're not. They're really fundamentally different. You might not have noticed that. But they are. Which means that we're aiming to buy into Max's stress. She would really be wasting her time. Because that's Max's stress. So he can own it. So don't buy into each other's stress. The worst thing is when you come into the exam room, you're feeling good, you're feeling prepared, and you hear somebody go, did you study the blah, blah, blah? And you go, oh my God, I didn't study the blah, blah, blah. I studied this other thing instead. Oh, I'm lost. And from that moment on, you're so undone. So don't buy into that. That's their problem. They studied the blah, 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 you studied the other thing. Everybody's going to be absolutely fine. Go ahead and have fun.
We'd like to remind you about, as Noah told us so eloquently last break, this Saturday is the Cole Winter Concert at 4:30 right here. The choir will sing, the chamber choir will sing, and Natasha will do a glorious vocal solo. And that's followed by the holiday party at 5:30 in the gym where you can come and eat yourself silly.
You wander peacefully in a quiet, dark wonderland.
Nothing is there to disturb your beautiful slumber until your eye, unbidden, cracks open to check the time. The clock reads 5:35. It's okay though, you still have a couple hours left in your beautiful sleep. Until, a few seconds later, your eyes crack open again to check the time, just to make sure you were right. Suddenly, in a split second, the clock has changed to 6:23. Unfortunately, you lost an hour in under 3 seconds. But it's all right though. You still have about 47 minutes left to sleep, or is it 37? But basically, so now you have, I don't know, 37 minutes. But it's all right then. You just go back to sleep, and just as the sleep sheets begin to claim you once again, you open your eyes as a tendril of light creeps from your bedroom window to slap you across the face. The clock now reads 6:57. You only have 3 minutes left in your wonderland. But it's all right though, you'll make the most of those 3 minutes. But just as your sheets begin to claim you again, and your pillow begins to feel soft once more, you hear a voice shrieking from outside your bedroom window, "Cameron, it's time for band!" Sleep is a vital and necessary part of our lives. We need it, we cherish it, and we relish it. Without it, we would be nothing, and it's our best friend and sometimes our worst enemy. Sometimes, no matter how interesting or how intriguing I find the interaction between Grumio and Matella in the Latin room, the warm, soothing temperatures of Mr. Hunt's room begin to try their hardest to slam my eyelids shut. Likewise, studying up late at night madly for the Shakespeare test tomorrow, trying desperately to understand his foreign dialect of English, my bed beckons to me, calling its pillows like open arms. It is with a heavy heart that I must refuse its calls. Unfortunately, sleep is a necessary part, and it's something that we must remember, especially during finals. So I encourage all of you, give your bed the time it deserves. It has feelings too.
Cross-country people, just a reminder again, $10 for coach's gift, and I'm upping the ante. If you don't pay me, I will give Kobe a Red Bull and a picture of your face. Additionally, Dungeons and Dragons, we're meeting this Friday and Monday, and I believe Sonia has offered to make Star Wars themed cookies if you come. So do it.
Lacrosse club meeting tomorrow. For those of you guys who are new to the team, I really want to be sure you guys can pass some cash before the season starts. It would help everyone out. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so for juniors, tomorrow is December 1st, and so it's our turn to bring in cookies and warm clothing for the drive.
When you bring your donations of cookies or warm clothing, bring them into the office. If you really get confused, you can just ask Ms. Nico, but it's in the far corner. There are 2 big boxes that you can donate it in.
Right,
So
so
please help us out.
please bring cookies and warm clothing tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay. So we're gonna do student council pictures for the freshmen again because we need to redo those. So just meet us outside by the flagpole after break is done, and then. Okay, so girls soccer, we won our game against Marina 8-1. Let's see, Audrey scored a goal, Lammy scored a goal, Becca scored 2 goals, and Caroline scored 4.
Hip Hop Dance Club meeting today at lunch. Meet in front of the gym. It's our last meeting, so you can go.
Before.
The acting class will be presenting a short play on Monday.
And it's at 11:40. Eat your lunch before you come in.
There's only going to be one place, so please come in on time. Otherwise, we can't really let you in because we don't want to interrupt the play.
It's gonna be awesome, so you should all come.
Quick reminder, the York Wilderness Club ski trip there's flyers in Mr. Fink's room. If you need any additional information, please pick one up so you can make plans to go.
Okay, so thank you to everyone who helped out with Natasha and my winter benefit concert this past Saturday. It was awesome and great. For for performers, if you want service hours, bring us one of those papers, items to me and Natasha, we'll give you hours for that. Thanks.
Very quiet here. This is a stressful time of year. I know it's stressful for teachers and staff, and I hear it's stressful for students too. You've picked up some good stress relief techniques, correct?
Yes.
Well, someone else is under a lot of stress. Mother Earth. Mother Earth is under a lot of stress. Deep down below the ground here, there's compression forces and tension forces, all this pent-up energy. And how does the Earth release its stress? Earthquakes. Yeah? We're in earthquake country here. And so what we're going to do today, earthquake can happen anytime, so we're going to practice an earthquake drill here in the chapel. And so just a brief review of earthquake procedures. It's not going to be any alarm. The ground's just going to start shaking. You don't know if that's going to be the big one or not. So what you should do is drop, cover, and hold on. So you want to drop, cover, and hold on. Not right now. Okay, so the drop part, the reason you drop is because if you don't drop, you'll probably get thrown to the ground by the earthquake. So you want to drop. You want to make yourself a small target as well. Okay, so you drop, make yourself a small target. And you cover because things may be falling. Things may be falling from the ceiling. Things may be tipping over. The glass may be breaking.
Quiet down!
Thank you very much. So drop, cover, and then hold on until the shaking stops. Now, a real earthquake, it could last a couple minutes of shaking. But what we're going to do today, we're going to do an earthquake gym side of the courtyard, and the seniors will be on the far side. Okay? And the front of the lines will be on this end towards the chapel. Okay, so are there any questions? So what happens in a real earthquake? Okay, you'll drop, cover, and hold on. If it's a big earthquake, we'll evacuate out to the courtyard or to the field. But what you want to do after an earthquake is just kind of look around, take a survey, see if anyone's hurt, see if anyone needs assistance. And like for here today, everyone's going to be fine. But if there were any injuries, just some minor injuries, you want to help those students go off. So someone next to them, help them leave. And as you're leaving, if the earthquake would start to happen again, just drop right there. Okay. If you're in a classroom, what you want to do is get under a desk, a chair, a heavy table. Get away from the exterior walls, more towards the interior walls are safer. And again, just cover, in case things are falling and tipping over. If you're outside, again, drop, cover, and hold on. And just try to be away from things that might fall on you, whether it's trees or power lines or buildings. And if you're in a chapel or the theater, again, just do the best you can. It's not perfect, but you just drop, cover, and hold on here. Okay, any questions? So I feel like an earthquake's coming. Just go ahead. Earthquake.